morning Floss Tube. It's Tuesday the 1st of February. I'm Kerry, also known as Kitty Stitcher, and welcome to another month's Floss Tube update. I am a day late this month and I apologise for that, but I just wasn't up to it yesterday. And I also apologise for the reflection of the ring lights in my glasses, but I can't see anything without them pretty much, so yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, welcome to another month's update. I got lots of stitching done in this past month. Please excuse my wild hair, but it wasn't quite dry and I went outside to feed the birds and it's blowing hooly out there and it sent my hair everywhere. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I had a good month stitching, so I'll show you my journal. And that is what I got done this month. I just had one day where I didn't stitch, and that's because my poor mum, who you all know and love, hasn't been very well at all. So I went to stay with her for a couple of days to just look after her. So like that was the day she was really poorly. I didn't get any stitching done, and then I didn't get much done really the 2 days after that. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I have stitched all month, which I'm really pleased about. So I did finish my temperature garden, but you saw that like at the end of last month. So yeah, sorry, my phone's telling me that I've only got a certain percentage left, but I don't know why because it's plugged in, but there you go. I keep saying it every month, I need to get a new phone. Anyway, so yeah, so shall we just crack on and get into whips? So the first one is my new temperature piece for the year, which this year I'm doing the temperature butterflies, also by Stitching Mommy. And last month I'd started doing some of the outlines. I've not done any more with the outlines, but I did a little bit of stitching just before I filmed and I finished January. So that's what I've done all together. I need to start getting on with March now. But it's been a very, very mild month, and that was the first of the month. And we actually had the warmest New Year on record. I think in parts of the country it got to 17 degrees, which I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but for the UK that's mild at the best of times. So yeah, especially for the 1st of January. But yeah, it's been a very mild month. We haven't even had much in the way of rain. It is raining today, but we've not had much in the way of rain at all. Oh, that was stitched on 28 count Brittany by Jodrey Designs in the colourway Mermaid Dreams. So just let me have a sip of tea. Dry throat. Next, this is Hello Pumpkin by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I'll put a picture in of what it will look like finished and where I was last month here. And I've not really done much on this one because this one is just my bedtime stitching when I'm working on Ashley Gardens, because that's too big to take to bed. And also I take it to Mum's when I'm there. So I did take it when she wasn't well, but I didn't get much stitching time in, but here we are. I did, you know, came down the tree. And this is stitched on 28 count Brittany by Jodrey Designs in the colourway Peach from the classic Rainbow collection, and it's a nice sparkly peach. But yeah, so that one might get some more this month, it might not, it just all depends, who knows. The next whip is the one that's my favourite to stitch on, which is Death by Cross Stitch by Long Dog Designs. I put a picture of what it will look like finished and where I was last month here. And here we are now. So I've got quite a bit done. This is stitched on 32 count Silver Tassels by Jodrey Designs, and I'm doing this 2/2. The colour, it's a beautiful colour. The silk, it's by Silks For You in the colourway PR030, and it just goes from like a darker purple to a lighter purple. The pink, I'm picking out all the hearts in pink, and that's done by Emma's Pink by Weeks Dye Works, and the back stitching is, I can't remember, 38 something 5 by DMC. I just basically tried to match the darkest purple. And I can tell you that I have stitched 3,676 stitches plus back stitching this month, and I've gone from 21.01% to 25.53%, so I'm a quarter of the way through it. Yay! This is my Sal Sunday piece, which I stitched with my friend Hannah. Hi Hannah, and hi Francesca, Hannah's daughter, if you're watching. And excitingly, at the end of the month, last Sunday of the month, Hannah is coming to visit me. It'll be the first time we've ever met face to face. She only lives like half an hour away by motorway. But I mean, she's busy, you know, working and with the kids and everything. But her husband's going to look after the kids one Sunday, and she's going to come and see me. So, and she's going to bring this with her, and we're going to stitch it together. Although, because like I plan on like showing her like my stash and stuff like that, I don't know how much stitching will get done, but that's the plan. But I can't wait, I'm so excited. But yes. Alright, next is Fairytale Village. This is by Abris Art. I've not got a very good picture of what it looks like finished, but I will insert that here. And I'll insert a picture of where I was last month here. Now this is my Saturday piece. I've worked on it, where's Saturday there? I've only worked on it on 3 out of the 5 Saturdays. One of the Saturdays it's because Mum was ill, and I don't know why I didn't do it on the other Saturday, but I didn't. But anyway, I'm stitching this on. The kit came with 14 count white Aida, but I substituted it for 18 count white Aida. But here we are this month. And what I have done mainly, you might be able to tell, is I've worked on the green there, and then the background here, just the next house is coming in there. And you can obviously see where the next one's going to be there, but that is 2 pages. So what I'm going to do, I think, because I'm working on, I've like photocopied the chart because it's a booklet, and I've photocopied the chart, and it's just going to be too difficult like looking at all the different pages, so I'm just literally going to do it page by page. So I'm going to finish off those 2 pages, and then I think I'll probably move down because it's not very wide. So I think I'll probably move down and do the 2 pages beneath that then. But it's looking so good. But I've just made so many mistakes because I've told you before about how rubbish this chart is. And like up here, I think twice I had to like unpick because I stitched in the wrong colour. I try my best to sort of have a look and guess which is right, but sometimes until you're doing the other bits you don't realise. But yeah, so that's Fairytale Village. Next, we're moving on to my Hades now. Next is Unicorn Spring. The artwork is by somebody John Pendrith, and it's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and I am stitching it on 20 count Easy Guide Aida, or Easy Count, whatever it's called, and I'm stitching it 2/1 full cross, and I'll put a picture of what it will look like finished here. And I'll put a picture of where I was last month here. and here we are this month. So I just basically finished off that page. That's all I've done, and I've come a bit into the next page, but just basically finished off that page. But I can tell you, I worked on it for 5 days and I did 2,990 stitches, and I've gone from 4.25% to 4.92%, which 4%, because obviously there's more, because I think that was page 4 there. So it's literally, which sounds about right, a percent per page, because it was I think around about 100 pages, something like that. But yeah. So what I do with my heids is I work on one until I finished a page, Monday to Friday, until I finished a page, and then I swap to the other one. And it's not quite a page what I'm doing on the other one at the moment, but I'll explain in a minute. But yeah, so that's my weekday piece. And my last piece, I saved the hardest one to pick up till last, is Ashley Gardens. This is, the artwork is by Dennis Lewin, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. She doesn't carry Dennis Lewin's artwork anymore, so, and I'm not sure where you would find it, to be perfectly honest, if you did want it. Now this is my first month working on it with Pattern Keeper, because I was working on paper charts before, and I was on the large format, so the pages don't like match up to what I was doing. So I'll explain when I show you. First of all, I'll put in a picture of where I was last month here. And also hopefully I've inserted what it will look like as well. But this is where I am this month. So what I have done is, sorry, it's really difficult to hold, these 2 pages, that's the bottom, I think the top was maybe about there, so I'm filling in these 2 pages because I didn't just want to do one because it's not a full page, so I thought, well, I'd rather do a bit more and do the 2. Ignore that there, that's just where, you know, if I still have colour left on my needle, I just carry on. But that is what I've done, and you can't really, the colours aren't showing up very well because there is a bit of blue there. I'm not sure whether you can see that or not, but I have stitched 6,427 stitches on this month, and I've gone from 43.65% to 46.16%. so yeah, but I do love it. It's gonna look amazing. Now my plan for this year, I'm setting myself some lofty goals, is I want to complete that row. Now if I was just working on this, I know I could do it, but I don't know, because my long-term goal is I want to finish this by the end of next year, because after that, after this row I'm doing, the row beneath it is sort of a row and a bit, which I'll work together, so there's basically 1 row left after that. But like I say, I'm only at my 46.16%, so whether I can do the other like 63 point whatever percent, 84, I don't know. But oh, I think Charlie's on the move. He's just sitting there in his bed. No, he's changed his mind, he's purring away. But that's my goal, but we shall see. So I shall carry on with that, well, today, and carry on until once I've finished those 2 pages, I'll swap back to Unicorn Spring, Monday to Friday. But that's my whips for the month. So as you can see, I've had a busy old month. Let's put that back there. Now I can show you a finish that I had last year. It was one that, sorry, I thought it was slipping down. It was a piece that I was stitching for a friend in Australia, and it has now got there. So I did record a clip when I'd finished it. It was before I had my ring light, and it was in the evening, so The lighting isn't fantastic and it doesn't show up the colours brilliantly well, but we'll go with it because it's all I have. So I'm going to insert that clip here. Hi, I wanted to show you this cushion that I've made for my friend in Australia. Obviously I'm waiting until she receives it before I show you. The pattern I got from Etsy, it was simply called Cross Stitch Butterfly. The pattern came in lots of different colours. I bought the pattern just for a black butterfly and added my own colours. The colours I used for the outside of the butterfly was a Mose Sale cotton called Hawkeye, and the inside of the butterfly, which is literally the same colours, just a bit paler, was also Mose Sale cotton, and that was called Eeyore. The fabric was, it was a limited, well, a special edition. It was from 2019 when I did the Rainbow Fabric of the Year Club with Jodrey Designs, and if you did the whole collection then you got this free at the end. And it's called Kaleidoscope, and it's a 28 count opal Brittany. And then on the back I just put, it was a hard choice between purple, pink or blue, but I went for just a pink polka dot. I didn't want anything too flashy to, you know, to take away from the front. I finished it with an invisible seam, which I have to admit I'm not that good at, but I'm getting better. That's my best one so far. So I do apologise to the person that I've sent it to that it's not perfect. I did think about putting some pom-pom trim around it, but I held it against it and I decided no, I like it as it is. So this is going to go off to my friend. I am planning on also stitching another one, like obviously different fabric with different colours that I can keep for me, so that we've got one each. so yeah, so that's it, and it's on its way to Australia, hopefully in time for Christmas, but I don't know now. Bye. So yeah, so she's really pleased with it anyway, and she's actually stitching a piece for me. So yeah, and she said it's at the Framers, so you know, obviously once I get that I'll show you that. So yeah, Mum's whip. So Mum, obviously because she's been poorly and it's been like she has a form of vertigo, and so she hasn't been able to do much stitching. I bought her a puzzle book actually, and she's really enjoyed that. She's been doing lots of puzzles while she hasn't been up to stitching. She has finished a page, and I'm not sure whether I haven't looked at the picture of where she was last month, but she thinks she's only done a page. I can't remember, but I'll insert a picture of the piece that she's doing here. And it's called Minnie, My Sweet Valentine. I can't remember who the artwork is by, I never do, but it's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I'll put a picture of where she was up to last month here. And where she is this month here. So that photo was from the weekend. I know she was working on it a little bit yesterday, so, but there's not really going to be that much difference. But yeah, so hopefully if she feels better, she can make more progress this month. But we'll see. So that's that. Plans remain the same. Monday to Friday, Heaven and Earth Designs, swapping about between the two. Saturday, Railway Village. I keep calling it Railway Village. There's not even a railway in it. Why do I always call it that? Fairytale Village. And then Sundays is Death by Cross Stitch with Hannah. And then Hello Pumpkin, as and where temperature butterflies every day. I stitch the previous day's temperature every day. So yeah, just let me have another sip of my drink. Now, let's talk about haul. I have fallen off the whole wagon. I've been so good since I moved in here at not buying stuff, you know, a little bit every now and then, and it's just all gone wrong this month. I don't know, so I've done a bit of spending and I feel so guilty for spending because I shouldn't, but I have. So let's have a look, shall we? Some of the stuff hasn't come yet. That's how bad it is. I ordered 2 fabric marker pens, but you don't need to see them, you know, just because I draw my grids on Ashley Gardens, but you don't need to see them, they're only fabric marker pens. I bought Mirabilia Sun Goddess, the full kit. Was it the full kit? Oh no, I didn't buy the fabric because I've got so much fabric here, I'm sure I'll have something that'll fit it. But please excuse the reflection because she's still in her packaging. And this is Hannah's fault. Well, in fact, most of this stash is Hannah's fault. This haul, rather. We'll just blame Hannah for everything. Hannah's already started hers. I will link Hannah's Instagram page below because you can see her progress on it. But that's all the colours and the sparklies. But yeah, I didn't order the fabric because I've got so much fabric in my stash. I'm quite sure that I'll find something that goes. But then this is also Hannah's fault because when I was looking at that one, I also saw this one. This is her most recent one. This is, what's she called? Is it Winter Goddess? Winter, the Snow Maiden. This is the Snow Maiden. I don't like the fabric it's stitched on. I don't think it was a, I mean, I find that with a lot of Mirabilia pictures, I don't think that was the right colour. It doesn't show her off very well. But I ordered this from Casa Sanina, and I just ordered the sparklies and the water lilies to go with it. I'll show you some of them. I've still got 1 Krynic and 1 water lily on back order, I think, but look at these. Those are the water lilies and the Krynic, and colours of some of these beads, if I can hold them. She's got a lot of beads. A lot of beads. I'm sorry about the rustling. I love rustles on people's videos because it always means something good is coming. Oh, look at these. Look at those colours. I won't show you them all. But just some silver ones, white ones. I love those colours. And just like more turquoises and blues, and yet more beads, some little purple ones, or lilac rather, and some more white ones, and some more blue ones. So she's got a lot of beads. Again, I didn't order the fabric because I'll find something in my stash. It won't be that colour. Might be a very, very pale blue, but I certainly wouldn't do it on that colour. Or even I quite fancy a pink or a lilac, you know, to sort of like to pick out these colours in a, yeah, it probably won't be even a pale blue, I don't think. But I just thought she was, because I must admit a lot of the most recent Mirabilia releases haven't been my thing, because a lot of them I find they're very like Art Deco themed, that kind of thing, and which isn't really my thing. But when I saw that one, I loved her. So yeah, so that was from Casa Sanina. Sun Goddess ones. Well, then Lakeside Needlecraft, I saw they did a post on Instagram to say that if you ordered between like now and 13th of February, then you got entered for a draw to win something. So of course I had to place an order. That's not arrived yet. But I ordered my first ever Bella Filipina, and I also ordered a chart by Climbing Goat Designs. I do have a few of their charts actually, but it's like a silhouette of a woman playing a trumpet. And the reason I've ordered that is because my choir leader plays a trumpet, and I thought, thinking ahead for Christmas, I thought, because it's only a small chart, I thought it would make a nice little gift for her. So, and I've also ordered, which hasn't come yet, it'll probably come today, from Maloka Designs. She had an offer on one of her charts called the Bird Sampler. I think it was 25% off it or something like that, and it was really cute, so ordered that as well. And I've made a cardinal sin there, and I've not ordered a chart to come with it because I thought I've ordered far too much this month. But yeah, and I feel I do very definitely have shopper's remorse for all that, because I didn't need it. Because in fact, I've been meaning to film like a floss tube extra of my Mirabilia stroke Nora Corbett stash, which I still haven't done. I've been meaning to do it for months, and I know Hannah really wants me to do it. But me and Mum were looking through them all the other day, and it's just crazy. I have so much, and I want to stitch every one. Well, there's only one which I'm on the fence with, but I want to stitch them all, and I just don't have enough time in the day. I just wish I had, like, I wish I was an octopus and had 4 pairs of hands and could stitch on 4 things at once, you know, and not sleep. It'd make life so much easier, but hey ho. Anyway, that's that. Next, giveaway. I meant to do a giveaway last month and completely forgot, and it was only the day after I'd done my video that I remembered, so it was obviously too late by then. So I've picked 2 things out for this month. So you can enter for both, but you can only win once. So the first one is a piece of fabric. I'm not getting it out of the packaging but you can see it at the back. It's like an orangey colour. Be perfect for like a Halloween piece, this. And it is 32 count opal Murano. It's a fat half, I think, 18 by 26, and oh, in fact, it's called Pumpkin King, just for Halloween. But if you would like to win that, just mention the word fabric in your comment, please. Usual rules apply. Be 18, so you can give me your address, and blah blah blah, don't mention giveaway, blah blah blah, usual stuff. But yeah, put fabric in your comments if you would like to win the fabric. And then I'm also going to give away one of the charts out of the magazines that were sent to me by Emma. And this, I thought, is so cute. I'd love to stitch it myself if I had the time. This one, it says it's like make for Mother's Day. In the UK, Mother's Day is next month in March, but the rest of the world, I think you have until May to stitch this. But isn't it gorgeous? And it's called, what's it called? Birdhouse. Oh, it's just called Birdhouse Hanging. But that's so cute. So if you would like to win the chart, then just mention the word chart in your comment. I probably will fold it just to make postage a bit cheaper. And for both items, I will send them anywhere in the world, so please feel free. That's it, we're done. So just a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, thank you for any likes and any subscribes. I really appreciate it. I do have a buy me a coffee link below if you want to. Well, I think mine's buy me a tea bag. If you want to buy me a tea bag, I'm always very grateful. It helps to support, you know, like the cost of posting out the giveaways, because I always do mail anywhere in the world. I just wanted to mention as well my sister-in-law Whitney. She's on Instagram. Well, she has 2 accounts. Her main account is Mama Scove, and her, well, she has 3 accounts actually. Her more creative account is Whitney Blankets, which is the name of her Etsy shop. And her and my brother do have like a narrowboat. And somebody did ask me actually if they, you know, if they film, you know, as they're going around. They don't as of the moment, but they do have an Instagram page where they show, you know, bits of things that are going on at the moment, because when they bought the boat it needed a lot of work doing to it, and my brother is slowly getting through all that. So at the moment he's got pictures of all sorts of like floorboards ripped up and everything. But if you would like to follow that, their account is Yarn Bandit, which is going to be the name of their boat when it's all painted and everything. And yeah, I'll put that below. And but I wanted to mention my sister-in-law's Etsy business, which is Whitney Blankets. Her main thing is crochet, She does do cross stitch as well, and there's also some of my brother's artwork on there. But my sister-in-law does take commissions as well, so if you want something, just ask her. And she's one of these people that she can just turn her hand to anything. She's just brilliant at every craft that she tries. But yeah, if you want something, if you want a blanket, if you want a cardigan, if you want something, or toys, she's even made some little toys. If you see anything, you know, if you want something that isn't there, just message her, and I'm sure she'd be more than happy to discuss it with you. But yeah, I'll put her business below. But I think that is it. I've nothing else in my notebook. So, and the sun's just come out just as we're finishing. So I'm going to clear all this mess away, and then I'm going to start editing and hopefully get down to some cross stitch later on. But I hope wherever you are in the world, I hope you're keeping well. You know, still not good times at the moment, but we all keep pressing forward, don't we, and try and live our best lives every day. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and subscribes. If you've bought me a coffee, thank you very much. And I'll see you all next month. Well, no, the end of this month. Bye.